Okay, so here we have the pericardial sac, and the fibrous pericardium is the very dense connective tissue. It helps to anchor the heart to surrounding areas, and it also protects the heart. And it also, as it surrounds the heart, it prevents the heart from overfilling with blood. We also have the parietal layer. It lines the internal surface of the fibrous pericardium. Um, the parietal layer is right below the fibrous pericardium. It's almost like attached to it. It like runs down along and then goes over the top of the myocardium. Then we have the visceral pericardium. The visceral pericardium is the parietal layer runs down, and then the visceral pericardium is almost attached to it. But the visceral pericardium is directly on top of the myocardium. It's the integral part of the heart wall. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the following heart chambers and blood vessels. To start off with, we have the left ventricle of the heart. The left ventricle of the heart is located right here. And then the right ventricle of the heart is located here. Then we have the left atrium, and the left atrium is located here. And it's to the left and down a little bit of the pulmonary trunk, so it's located right here. The right atrium is located right here. You can see it right here. Right atrium. And then we have the ascending aorta, and the ascending aorta is located here. Ascending aorta. So we have left and right ventricles, left atrium, right atrium, ascending aorta, and then we have the aortic arch right here. And then the descending aorta is located right here, and it gets pretty big. It runs right here. This is the descending aorta, right there, right here. The brachiocephalic artery is located here. This is the brachiocephalic artery. And then we have the right and left subclavian arteries. The right one is located here, and the left one is located here. This is the left subclavian artery. And then we have the right and left common carotid arteries. And the right and left common carotid arteries, let me see if I can get this hook underneath here. It's located here. This is the left carotid artery. This is the right carotid artery. And then we have the external carotid arteries, which is located here. It's still a little attached. This is the external carotid artery. This is of the left side, and then the right side one got cut, but this is the left external carotid artery. I have my piece underneath it right now. Okay, here we have the axillary artery. The axillary artery it's attached to the left subclavian artery, which is right here, but the vein that it's next to is we'll consider the axillary artery in the vein. So here's the artery, and then the vein is right next to it. And then as this runs down, it turns into the brachial artery, which is located right here. So we have axillary artery. So here's the axillary artery, and here's the axillary vein. The artery runs down and turns into the brachial artery, which is located here. The brachial artery then turns into the radial artery, which is located in the elbow pit of the cat, located here. And then below that we have the ulnar artery, which is located here. So we have, to start over, to do the whole thing, it's axillary, comes down with the axillary artery and vein, comes down to the brachial artery, which splits off into the radial artery, which is located here. The radial artery is here, and then it goes down, and below that is the ulnar artery here. Okay, start off here. We have the popliteal artery, and I'm only going to be able to demonstrate the popliteal of the left popliteal and the left posterior tibial artery, because the right side is too damaged. So the popliteal artery is right here. It's located right here. It's pretty deep in there. And that was a tendon stuck right there. It's located right here. There you go. There's the red. Right here. Popliteal artery. And then lower down we have, actually, I'll do the femoral artery first. Here's the femoral artery of the cat's right leg. This is very, very clean right here. You can see it very well. And then of the posterior tibial, right here, I actually tore this tendon in my own foot, the posterior tibial tendon. But this is the artery right here, posterior tibial artery. Okay, so here to start off with, we're going to start with the external jugular vein, both right and left. This is the right external jugular vein, and this is the left external jugular vein. Then we have to move on to the brachiocephalic vein, both left and right. And then that is right here. This is the right brachiocephalic vein, and this is the left brachiocephalic vein. Here. Right and left. And then we have the superior vena cava. The superior vena cava is this, located right, hold on, something's stuck. There you go. This is the superior vena cava, right here. And then we have the inferior vena cava, which is located down here. Lift up the heart. Let me see if I can get it. Good image here. Inferior vena cava, right here. Very blue. Very easy to see. Deoxygenated. Right here. Then we have the azygos vein. The azygos vein is located, I'm going to have a hard time maybe getting you to see this, but you can see the beginnings of it right there. Right here. Right there. This is the vein. Right here. Azygos vein. And then the hepatic veins are below the inferior vena cava. Down here. Down here, and it's a little bit lower, but mine's kind of messed up, and it splits off into 3 parts. So it's a little bit lower than this that I'm displaying here, but it splits off into 3 parts, and that is the hepatic veins.